Hello everybody, welcome back to Crypto Jet. Today we're discussing a very interesting coin, Chiliz, so stay tuned and we'll guide you exactly through everything you need to know to have a glance and overview of what this coin does. If you enjoy the video, please do not hesitate to leave a like, hit the subscribe button and comment down below, or I'm stealing all your crypto tonight. That's a joke. Let's move on. So, Chiliz essentially is a sports fan engagement platform. They already have a lot of partners which are officially their actual big clubs such as Paris Saint-Germain, Manchester City, Roma, Barcelona, and a lot more. The idea is they use CHZ or Chiliz as a currency. However, they have tokens for each of these clubs that are derived straight through market demand. So the price is exactly reflects the amount of demand and how much people actually want each coin. So the idea is that through these coins and fan tokens, they can allow for a much better user experience for fans all around the world. Clubs can benefit from it greatly because they can simply engage their audiences and monetize them in a way they could never do before. So this is the first time it's done, and it's a very bright project. The most important part of it is this socios.com platform, and I'll show you that in a second. But before we take a look at Socios, you should know that Chiliz also has an exchange of their own where you can buy, sell, or trade cryptocurrencies. Additionally, there's something called fan token offerings. So whenever a token, for example, Barcelona's fan token, whenever it was supposed to be released, which is almost a year ago, it's like an ICO, basically initial coin offering. It gets out, people buy into it, and a price is created. So without further ado, let's take a look at this socios.com platform, which is the backbone of this whole Chiliz infrastructure. As you can see, they have a lot of different partners, and we'll go through the features of Chiliz very quickly right now. So you can collect fan tokens in real time through a lot of different ways. One of these ways is augmented reality token hunts, which is basically like a Pokemon Go type of situation where fans can collect coins randomly, a limited supply, of course, throughout the world, and it's completely free. Additionally, it allows fans to participate in voting in club matters through binding and non-binding polls. So if you want to choose the bus design for Juventus's next season, you can do that very easily simply by voting on their application. It's a very nice system. It allows for huge community engagement and actually makes fans think that they are making a change, which is amazing, if you ask me. Additionally, you can get invited to meet and greets. You can get custom merchandise, signed balls, signed jerseys, and use the tokens as a payment on the platform by converting them to CHZ and then doing whatever you want with them. So it's important to know that all these fan tokens, they act like a membership card essentially, and they are actually fully fungible tokens with a real value derived directly from demand. This is why I appreciate the system. It is very economical, using only demand to price everything that's happening. So essentially the fans control everything. Everything depends on what the fans do and what their preferences are in terms of these clubs. Lastly, fan tokens are part of each club on the market. They're limited in number, and they can be traded for Chiliz to be exchanged on the Chiliz blockchain whenever needed. So you can easily go from a PSG token, for example, to a Barcelona token simply through this PSG. So they run through blockchain technology. They have KYC authentication, so you don't have to worry about privacy or security. And they're working with verified payment providers to allow for a trusted system. Barcelona, Juventus, Paris Saint-Germain, arguably the three most important teams in the world, they're all using this platform currently. So it has a very bright future ahead of it, I would say. And I would like to take a look at this coin from another perspective, which is the technical one. So I'll be back in a second. Firstly, we can see that the market cap of CHZ or Chiliz is about $5 billion, 24-hour volume of about $1 billion, and a circulating supply of 5 billion Chiliz, or 63% of the coins have already been mined. Their max supply is 8.88888888 billion. So let's move on to the chart. We can see on the daily graph that this coin has experienced humongous growth in the past month. This was only the beginning of March, where it had a price of $0.05, and it is currently sitting at a 10 times increase, believe it or not, at half a dollar at the moment. So let's move on to a little bit lower of a time frame. We can see sort of a descending triangle formation here for Chiliz. We can see a very important area of support down below, from which we can see bullish pressure every time it has pretty much hit this line. We have broken out of the descending triangle very recently, a few days ago in fact, with this very nice bullish candle, after which consolidation period has happened, and we are waiting to see what the price is doing now. Note how there is a break of structure in the graph right about here at this area, as we have a hit into this zone of support and changing a downtrend into an uptrend by how you can notice this. You can see a series of lower lows right here. However, on the other side, you can see a series of higher lows emerging, meaning an uptrend is forming, meaning the price is now in an uptrend. Always take care when you're analyzing the market. I would advise to never trade against the trend, especially on these shorter time frames, even on longer ones, because the trend is your friend pretty much, and that's words to live by. Now, the next big area of resistance for this coin will lie somewhere around this mark right here. It was resistance in the past, so around the 0.58 cent mark, dollar mark, sorry. So what do I think this coin is gonna do? There's a few options. So seeing as this is an important level of resistance up here, we could expect the coin to continue its uptrend, hit into this, and then retrace back down. This is a terrible drawing, I'm sorry. So we can see a hit into this, a retrace back down, and then potentially another hit, a break of the structure, a retest, and then a movement even higher, right? Bit complicated, but every time you see a zone of resistance, you should assume that it either goes down and bounces off of it, or it goes up, breaks it, retests it, and then continues going higher. So we're going to have to wait and see. Only patience will show. On the other hand, if it does drop below this level of support at the 46 cent mark, the next big level of support is at the 25 cent mark. So be careful, because this is quite it's quite a movement. This is why I would recommend to be extra careful trading this coin, because it's important to be patient actually, because if it breaks down and you've already bought at this area here, you could experience a bigger dip, because as you can see, the price it has a very big gap right here that can be easily traversed by the price, because there's no important zones. On the other hand, if it breaks above this point, I would be very bullish on the coin. So the two scenarios that I can see this coin taking are: one, retest of the zone of resistance now becoming support, and two, a movement downwards, a retest of the zone of resistance, and a movement down to this area. So that's it. Thank you guys for joining once again. Sorry I sound like this. Allergies have been killing me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.